Hello everyone, welcome to today's video on physics. I'm Physics Michael. In this video, we're going to break down two important concepts, distance and displacement, and why they are not the same thing. These two concepts are fundamental ideas that you will encounter throughout your study of kinematics, so let's dive right in. Before we jump into distance and displacement, let's first talk about scalar and vector quantities, since both of these concepts are key to understanding the differences between distance and displacement. Scalar quantities are quantities that have only magnitude without any direction. For example, mass and time are scalar quantities. If I say that the mass of the box is 50 kilograms, I don't need to specify any direction because mass is just a quantity only have magnitude. On the other hand, vector quantities have both magnitude and direction. This means they tell us how much are their magnitude and in which directions. For instance, force is a vector because it tells you both the size of the force and the direction it acts. Just like the force exerted on a box, it is 15 Newton, and you must specify the direction it acts to know what kind of effect it may have. So we should say that the magnitude of the force is 15 Newton, and the direction it acts is to the right. Now let's start with distance. Distance is simply the total length of the path an object travels. Distance is a scalar quantity, so it only has magnitude, no direction. Imagine a car driving along a curved road from position A to position B. The distance it travels is the length of the entire path. In this case, the distance of the car is 100,008 kilometers. However, talking about displacement, it is very different. Displacement is defined as the distance traveled in a specific direction, or simply the straight-line distance between an object's starting and ending points with its direction. Displacement is a vector quantity, so it has both magnitude and direction. And in the same case, even the car takes a curved path, its displacement will be the straight-line distance from the starting point to the ending point, along with the direction of the straight line. As you can see, the displacement of the car is just 54 kilometers with the direction due east, since the position B is in the east of position A. Now let's highlight the key differences between distance and displacement, and also between scalar and vector quantities. Distance is just the length of the path of an object travels, but it doesn't give us any direction. So distance is a scalar quantity which only has magnitude. On the other hand, displacement tells us the shortest straight line distance between starting and ending points, and also the direction of movement. So displacement is a vector, which both have magnitude and direction. Let's go through an example. Suppose a person walks 3 meters north and then turns around and walks 4 meters south. How far did he walk in total? The total distance traveled is simply 3 plus 4, which equals 7 meters. However, the person's displacement is the straight line distance between where he started and where he ended. In this case, since he ended up a meter south of where he started, his displacement is 1 meter with the direction of south. To summarize, distance is the total length of the path an object travels, and it has only magnitude, no direction. Displacement, however, is the straight line distance between 2 points, including the direction. And don't forget that distance is a scalar, while displacement is a vector quantity. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a clear understanding of distance and displacement, as well as the difference between scalar and vector quantities. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'm Felix Michael. See you in the next video.